Om. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gananaam Tva Ganapatigam Bhavamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastvam ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमान् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपादं महान्तम् गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यम् श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यम् तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अबाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः भगवान् बादरायणः ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Page 198, Alatshanti Prakaran. This is the last Prakaran, first Shlok. ज्ञानेनाकाशकल्पेन धर्मान्यो गगनोपमान् ज्ञेयाभिन्नेन सम्बुद्धः तं वन्दे द्विपदाम्बरम् ज्ञानेनाकाशकल्पेन धर्मान्यो गगनोपमान् ज्ञेयाभिन्नेन सम्बुद्धः तं वन्दे द्विपदाम्बरम् तं वन्दे द्विपदाम्बरम्. You know, we have arrived on the last Prakaran, that is that Alatshanti Prakaran. And here, first and second shlokas in this are Mangalacharan. Again, Mangalacharan of the Guru is done. But the Mangalacharan is not in a normal way It is in the Vedantic style, Vedantic manner. This Mangalacharan, first and second Shlok, it is being done like if you remember, initially the Mangalacharan was done in the form of Omkar. So Om is also Mangalacharan there initially. So Bhashikar had said there Prajnananshu, if you remember, the first Prajnananshu Pata Nahi, Sirachara, Nikara, Vyapya Vyapya Loka. So Bhagwan Bhashikar had done the Mangalacharan in that way, but Karikakar had done Mangalacharan in the form of Om. This one Shlok saying Omkar Atha Shabdascha. Omkar and Atha Shabda. Omkar Atha Shabdascha Do Eto Brahmanav Param. Both are Param. Both are Shresht. Which two words? Atha and Omkar. Both of them are Param. Kantham Binno Viniryato Tasmat Mangaliko Ubhav. I'm just quoting the shlok. You should remember the shlok. Atha, wherever, I mean, anything has started with Atha, it is as good as Mangalacharan only. And also Om. Our mantras also, our jap also, that also starts with Om many times, generally. So Omkara Atha Shabdasya Daueto Mangaliko Ubhav Kantham Bhinna Bhitva Viniryato Tasmat Mangaliko Ubhav. Tasmat Mangaliko Ubhav. Atha Kantha Omkara Atha Shabdasya Daueto Brahmanav Param. Brahmanav Param. Both are Param. Both are Shrestha. Okay. So both are Mangalik. So in this also Mangalacharan, in this Guru Vandana has been done, and we will see how it is done. So let me tell you first the word-to-word meaning. We have already read it. Jnanena Akashakalpena Dharman Yah Gaganopaman. Yah Dharman Gaganopaman Yeya Bhinnena Sambuddha Tam Vande Dvipadamvar. Tam Vande. So I'm taking the last quarter. Tam Vande. Tam Vande. Aham. Tam Vande. I am prostrating or I am doing worshipping him. I salute him. Whom do I salute? Dvipadam Varam. Dvipadam means those are 2 feet. That means human beings. In the human beings, who's Varam, who's Shresht. He's talking about his Guru. So amongst the human beings, who is the greatest one, I am prostrating or I'm saluting him. Tam Vande Dvipadam Varam. Now we have to put all these adjectives. Who is that? Tam Vande Dvipadam Varam. Now, if you remember, if you see, Yaha word is there on top. Dharman Yaha Gaganopaman. So Yaha, you have to bring it down. Yaha Sambuddhaha. Sambuddhaha means what? Who is well illumined, who has got all the knowledge. Yaha, that Guru, Yaha Sambuddhaha, that Guru who is well illumined. Tam Aham Vande. Now the sentence is formed properly. Tam Aham Vande. To him I salute. So Yaha Sambuddhaha Tam Vande Dvipadamvaram. Now, again, on top, go to the word Dharman Gaganopaman. So both of them are in the same vibhakti. See, Dharman also and Gaganopaman. Now, if we remember Dharman earlier Prakaran. I think the Prakaran before this, Vaitatya Prakaran only, Dharma was equated to Jeev. Remember. So here, Dharman means Jeev. So Jeev, which holds the body. So Dharman, Yaha Gagan Upaman, which is like space. Which is like space. That means what? Which does not have any attribute. No attribute, no form to it. Unconditioned. Who? That Jeev. They are talking about the essence of the Jeev. Please don't get confused. Dharman here means the jeev, but the jeev is being taken as the absolute self. That is unconditioned self. Dharman Gaganopaman, that jeev which is unconditioned, that jeev which does not have any attribute, which is like the space itself. Ge abhinnena. Now, Jnanena, Akashakalpena, Ge Abhinnena, these all three words are in one vibhakti only. So we have to know this meaning. Jnanena. Jnanena means what? By the Jnana, by the knowledge. Which knowledge? Akashakalpena. Why that knowledge which is like the space, which is attributeless, which does not have any attribute. So by that mind, which is all, here jnanena means what? Now we are taking the knowledge through what? We are taking the knowledge through the mind. So here jnana means mind. That mind which is attributeless, which is like the Akash. Please be very careful. This is a subtle shlok. That mind, Jnanena means the knowledge. Where does that knowledge happen? We have to take the Lakshartha. Lakshartha means indicative meaning. Indicative meaning here is the mind. So that mind, which is equated to Akash Kalpena, which is like that Akash, which is like that space, meaning attributeless, unconditioned. So that mind is equated to the Atma, which is unconditioned. Now, again, Geya Abhinnena. What is the Geya? Geya is also the Atma. We are trying to know the Geya. Geya means the Atma only. So Atma Abhinnena. That Geya is Atma Abhinna. So here, what is happening? Three things are there. Gyan means the mind. That mind is what? That mind is equal to Atma only. And here we are trying to know that Atma, that is also equal to Atma only. So, so by that mind which is all pervading, I am trying to know the Geya Abhinnena, which is one with that Atma only, with that mind which is one with that Atma, it is not separate from that. Dharman Yah Gaganopaman, that Jeev that is the holder, the Jeev that is not separate from that Atma. That Jeev is also, the Lakshat of the Jeev is also that unconditioned Atma. So that is also not different from that Atma. Yah Sambuddha, who knows all this, who knows this, Tam Vande, I am prostrating to that person who is Vipadam Varam, who is the best amongst human beings. Is it clear? Is it clear? It is a bit subtle. This is Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan of the Guru is being done in a subtle way, in a Vedantic manner. See, there are Mangalacharan, there are 2 or 3 types of Mangalacharan. This is Tattva Nirdeshatmak Mangalacharan. In Bhagavatam also, the starting is done with Tattva Nirdesh Mangala. Tattva. Tattva is being shown, indicated. There the Guru is not the Guru. There the Guru is myself only, my Atma only. Okay. So here we have to remember that the mind is Atma. Jnanena here, Akashakalpena. First word, the mind is that Atma. The Jeev, they are also Atma. And Geya, Abhinnena. Geya is also Atma. So 3 things have been told. All 3 are nothing but that Atma. Who is knowing this? Yah Sambuddha. He is called Sambuddha. He is called well illumined. Samyak Buddha. He is well illumined. He has that knowledge. He has experienced that. That knowledge is not only in his Vijnanmay Kosh, but that has percolated in his Anandmay Kosh also as sanskar. Now he has experienced that. And now what is happening? He can see everything as Atma. I am prostrating to that Guru who is seeing everywhere that Atma only and who is revealing in the self. So his mind is also Atma. See, essentially nothing is there except that Atma. All is Brahma only. We see differences only because of our subtle body, because of our sanskar, because of our Bhed Buddhi, because our knowledge is not firm, our conviction is not firm. But this person who, Sambuddha, this person has continuously practiced this knowledge at the level of Vijnanmay Kosh. Then he has taken out all his doubts, he has meditated upon it, and now he has the firm conviction that there cannot be second truth. Sat cannot be two. There has to be only one Sat. And to that person I am prostrating. Tam Vande Vipadamvaram. I hope the meaning is clear. Okay. We will go to the Bhashya to see the Bhashya. What does it say? ओंकार निर्णयद्वारेण आगमतः प्रतिज्ञातस्य अद्वैतस्य बाह्यविषयभेद वैतथ्याच सिद्धस्य. Full stop. You have to put a full stop there. So Onkar Nirnaya Dwarena Agamatah, from that Vedic mantra, from the first Agam Prakaran, Agamata, from that Agam Prakaran. By description, Onkar Nirnaya Dwarena. It started with what? It started with Onkar Nirnaya. If you remember, Onkar was given first, second shlokas, and then later on, Nami was described who's that Onkar, and then description, then comparison between Uma and the three stages were done. Three states: waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. And the silence was compared with the Turiya Avastha here. So please don't forget, go back and revise. Okay, oh, that was an important because 6 mantras were already described in that. ओंकार निर्णय द्वारेण आगमतः प्रतिज्ञातस्य अद्वैतस्य. So what was the pratigya there? Which pratigya was there in the first section? Advaitasya. Advait was to be established there. There you have to put varnanam kritaha. You add there one word, varnanam kritaha. So how will that sentence be? Onkar nirnaya dwarena agamatah प्रतिज्ञातस्य अद्वैतस्य वर्णनं कृतः बाह्य विषय भेद वैतथ्याच. Again add there वर्णितः सिद्धस्य. Bahya Vishaya Bheda means what? The external thing. Same Advait was also propounded in Vetatthyacha. In Vetathya Prakaran also, if you remember, just now we finished Vetathya Prakaran. I hope you revised. In Vetathya Prakaran also, this was proved. What was proved? Bahya Vishaya Bheda. All the Bahya Bhed, all the external objects are what? Are unreal, are all false that was proved in Vedatyacha Siddhasya. It was Siddha. This has been proved. If you remember, please, we should go back and try to at least have that summary. First two shlokas of that Vedatya Prakaran was the Pratigya Shlok. Then from the third to 10th Shlok, where the Hetu given, cause was given. Why that Advait only is there? Why? How come nothing can come out? And there, the example of Ghatakash and Mahakash was given. That in the like in the pot, the Ghatakash cannot come from the Mahakash, though it is seen. Similarly, a Jeev cannot come out as such from that Brahma. So nothing here has come out or nothing is made here. So at the level of Adhyatma also and at the level of Virat also, both the levels nothing has come out. 3rd to 10th. Then if you remember 11 to 15th, Radharanya two Upanishads were quoted, Madhurant and Taittiriya Upanishads. Two were quoted and then it was explained. Then afterwards, 16th Shlok was telling us about the Upasana, that there are three categories of adhikaris. And this Vedantya Prakaran was for the Madhya and Madhyam Adhikari, not for the Uttam Adhikari. So that he raises himself up a little bit by doing Upasana. Then from 17th to 28th Shlok, Praudivadi things were given, various Shrutis were taken, explained how Advait is only there. There cannot be Dvait at all. And after that, Samvad Shruti was given, then how the Srishti Shruti, and Aikya of Brahmatma, all those was taken in detail, if you remember. And then after that, 29th to 30, 29, 30, 31, Amani Bhav was taken. So the word is not now. Word is Pandan only. 29, 28, 29, and 30th Shlok. Word is only Spandan, nothing else. And then from 31st to 39th Amani Bhav was taken. That, and please revise Amani Bhav. It is not that mind is not there at all. Mind is there, but it is seen negated. It is falsified. That is called Amani Bhav. And then from 48th to 47th Shlok again was told about Mano Nigraha, how the mind has to be controlled, how can it be controlled. And 48th Shlok was the conclusion, the Uttam Sthiti was given. So here they are saying that in Vedatya Prakaran also, we had seen that everything, Bahya Vishay, all the Bahya Vishay Bhed was what Vedatyacha, it was all false only, it was not real at all. That had been proved. पुनः अद्वैते शास्त्रयुक्तिभ्यां साक्षात् निर्धारितस्य एतत् उत्तमं सत्यम् इति उपसंहारः कृतः. पुनः means moreover, Advaite, in that Advait Prakaran, Shastra Yuktibhyam, by Shastra and by Yuktibhyam, Advait was proved. Sakshat Nidharitah Tasya Etat Uttamam Satyam. This you have to put it in inverted commas because this is a shlok. Tasya etad uttamam satyam iti, till iti. Wherever iti is there, something has been quoted. So this, if you remember, this is from that Advait Prakaran only. So he's saying that we had proved in that Advait Prakaran that only the Advait is there. So iti upasamharaha kritah. This has been concluded. Upasamhar, the last section was done. Ante tasya etasya ante. Ante means what? Now in this section, Ante, in this Prakaran. This is the last Prakaran, isn't it? So in this Prakaran, he is saying Ante, in this Prakaran, in this Alatshanti Prakaran, Ante tasya एतस्य आगमार्थस्य अद्वैत दर्शनस्य of the meaning agamarthasya means what? Of the meaning of the Vedas. Agam means Ved. Agamarthasya of the meaning of that Ved. Advaita darshanasya of the Pratipaksha bhutanam dvaitinah vainashikascha, of the opponents of the Vedas. Opponents of the Vedas means who? Those who do not believe in the Vedas. Charvak, the Jain, the Bauddha, all of them. Pratipaksha Bhut, those opponents. Dvaitinaha, who are Dvaitis also, who have, Dvaitis means what? Who have Grahya Grahak Sambandh Bhav as real. There is something who is different from me. So there is a perceived difference. This is called Grahya Grahak Bhav. They take as real. And Vainashik. Vainashik means what? They don't believe in reality of Grahya Grahak Bhav. They are Vegyanvadi. They don't believe that in the reality of this Grahya Grahak Bhav. Only they, what do they say? Why have they taken it as separate? Because they say that this all everything, only Vigyan is there. There is this world that is seen as not real. It is only in the form of vritti. It is in the form of vritti. Vritti is real. Vritti is seen as real. So vritti is Dvaita. But Atma is not there for them. Shunya. Venashik, this is the Bodha. Remember, they are Bodha. So for them, they are against the Vedas. So they don't, that is why their name Bhagwan Bhashikar has taken differently. So Dvaitinaha, Vainashikaha cha, all of them. Vainashikaha cha. Vainashikaha means what? Those who Vinashika don't believe in the reality of the Grahya Grahak Bhav as real. Because they don't think that the sansar that is seen, the world that is seen is real. They don't believe in that. They feel that everything is of the Vritti Swarupa. And but for them the Atma is also not there. Atma is Shunya. So Vainashikascha Tesham cha Anya Virodhat Rag Dveshadi Kleshaspadam Darshanamiti. So Tesham of them, of these opponents, of those who are opposing the Vedanta, of those who are opposing the Advaita, that only one truth is there for them, of them, what is it? They Anya Virodhat. They are opposing each other. Many a times we have seen even Panchadashi we saw last time. They are all cutting each other and they cut each other and they are helping us in a way. So they just negate each other and the principles have been negated and our Vedanta is proved naturally. So though they are opposing each other, it is good only Virodha. But how are they? Rag Dveshadi Kleshaspadam. They are the support of Rag and Dvesh. Klesh Aspadam. Aspadam word you know. It means support. So it is Aspad of what? Of Rag and Dvesh and Klesh and etc. All those defects of the mind. Because why? Because at the base is the sense of differentiation. The Bhed Buddhi is there. And wherever the Bhed Buddhi comes out, there the vision will be always not right. Delusion. The vision is colored. The vision is with rag is defective. So that is why it is all these philosophies he is saying, he's trying to say that they are aspect of rag and dvesh and klesh, etc. Continuously they'll keep on fighting. My God is superior to you. Why are you talking bad about my God? He is the best one. You all should pray to him. All those things. But we do not have any problem. Darshanamiti, mithya darshanatvam suchitam. So any philosophy which brings in hatred or which brings in differentiation, these are all false only. So mithya darshanatvam suchitam, all these are indicating the mithyatva only of all that. Ah, come, take your Gita and come to chapter 18. There, Sattvic Gyan has been described in Shlok number 20. Did you get it? Sarvabhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayam nikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tasjnanam vidhi sattvikam. Again, avibhaktam sarvabhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayam ikshate. Avyayam bhavam ikshate. One who sees only one in all the bhav. Sarva bhuteshu, in all the bhut, everywhere. His attention is only on one. Yena ekam bhavam avamikshate, whose attention is only one. Avibhaktam vibhakteshu. Avibhaktam, that is not divided. In the divided scenes, the divided perceptions also, whose attention is only on one only. Tat jnanam vidhi sattvikam. That jnana is called sattvic jnana. We have to remember this, that gyan. Otherwise, if any gyan is taking us to sense of differentiation or bhed buddhi, that gyan is not is not um, revered or respected in our scriptures because it is creating sense of differentiation. Sattvic Gyan is what? Sattvic Gyan will always bestow peace. It will take us to a tranquil mind. Otherwise, our mind will be very buffeted by the ups and downs of the sansar, ups and downs of joys and sorrows, of expectation, worries, all the troubles, challenges, all those will come naturally because you're seeing the Bhed Buddhi, seeing with Bhed with Buddhi. The illusion is there that there are many things, there are many tasks to be performed. I have expectations to fulfill, and I have expectations from the world also. Both the ways. There's not one way traffic. I have expectations from the world, and I have to fulfill the expectation of the world. Both. So this happens only when there is a sense that the knowledge gives us sense of separation. Bhed. Hmm. But this is not called Sattvic Gyan. Sattvic Gyan will always take you to unity, unition, unition with the self. Only one self is there, Advait. If it is not there yet, or if your mind is not quite yet, that means we are still buffeting or still wavering in the Bhed Gyan. Bhed Gyan means what? The next shlok only. Prathak vena tu yaj jnanam nana bhavan prathak vidhan. I find myself different, him different, that task is different. I have to go somewhere. Veti sarveshu bhuteshu tad jnanam vidhi rajasa. This is rajasic. So, यत्तु कृत्स्न वदेकस्मिन् कार्ये सक्तम् अहेतुकम् अतत्वार्थवद् अल्पम च tat tamasam udaritam. Now this one is tamasic. So all these things have to be removed from my nature, from my vision, through the help of these scriptures, and to prove again and again, they are again and again taking us to that one knowledge that only one Advait is there, there cannot be two. Only one has to be there. So this is why he is saying here, Bhagwan Bhashikar is saying, Mithya Darshanam Suchita. He is, all this Gyan is what it is indicating to Mithya Darshan. These philosophies are of Mithya, false. They are not right. Why? Because they are Rag, Dveshadi, Kleshaspada. Because they are the base or the support of rag dvesh differentiation, etc. Okay. Klesh, klesh anaspadatvat. See, I have broken it differently. Okay. Breaking also, we should know how to break the words. Klesh, it is not kleshan. It is klesh anaspadatvat. Klesh anaspadatvat, which is not the support of any defect, which was Klesh aspadatvat, the other philosophy. But this Advait Vidya, it is not the support of any Klesh, any Ragdvesh, any differentiation. So Klesh anaspadatvat atmaika buddhireva. What does it do? It gives me ekatva of Atma and Atma and the Paramatma. There can be only one Atma only. There cannot be many Atmas. See, initially we all got a shock. I don't know about you all, but I had got a shock that how can there be only one Atma? But as we move forward, we go into the text, and then we, through the Shruti, through the Yukti, it is proved again and again that it is not possible at all to have many Atmas. And again, this thought is reiterated. Now, somewhere or the other, we have settled down with this thought at least that only one Atma is there, only one Brahma is there, no problem. But imagine when we were listening to all this for the first time, how shocking it was that only one Atma, your Atma and mine Atma is one. All of us is one Atma only. And apart from that, again, if you say that everything is Brahma only, the whole world is Brahma only. So this takes time, but that is a fact. That is not the fault of the scriptures. It is our fault that we are away from the scriptures. The scripture is roaring the same things in so many times, so many eras, so many yugas. But it is our fault that we do not go to that scripture. We do not take its support. We do not take its aspad and go ahead. So it is saying that Atma Ekatva Buddhir Eva Samyak Darshanam iti Advaita Darshanam Suyate. So it is actual darshan. Samyak Darshanam iti. This one is actual darshan, not the other philosophies. They again, I'm telling you, we do not have any opposition to any other philosophy. All the philosophy agree to all the philosophy because they are upkari. Three things we must remember. All the philosophies are appearing on the same Atma first. Hmm. Second is we do not oppose them. We learn from all the philosophies. They are teaching us something. And they are upkari. All are superimposed on that Atma only. And they are upkari for us. We some or the other fact or some or the other principle. We also agree with them. Like Charvak. Let us go to Charvak. Charvak teaches us to increase our credentials, credibility. Otherwise, how will you go in the market and ask for debts? If you want to have a good life, you have to have a, a good reputation. If your reputation is not good in the market or in the society, you cannot have a very good life. So that we learned from Charva. Jain. Jain teaches us to do tapasya. A lot of tapasya has to be done. Cleanse ourselves. Bodh. Bodh teaches us that everything is in the form of a vritti only. Nothing is apart from vritti. The world is seen in the mind, in the form of thoughts. So Vigyanvadi, they are all Vigyanvadis. Then when we come to Nyay, it teaches us devotion. Nyay Bhagwan, Nyay, the Lord, the Ishwar of Nyay. We all have respect for that Lord. 90% of the world is Nyay Ishwar only. Muslims, Christians, everybody. Then which philosophy is left? Sankhya. Sankhya teaches us Prakriti and Purush. They are two. So we have to continuously differentiate between them. Then comes Yoga. Drishta and Drishya. They have to be separated. They have to separate it and see. So every philosophy is has come up with some positivity for us, and we have taken them. We have accepted them. We are not hating anybody. Hating, I'm not hating, that does not mean I'm accepting them, right? They're two different things. I'm not opposing them, that does not mean that I'm accepting them. They are because I know that all those philosophies are superimposed on the same Atma only. One Atma only is seen. From that Atma only, I am seeing all those and I am learning from them and they are Upkari for me. So there is no opposition of Vedanta to any of the philosophies. And that is why I feel we are so Sahishnu, that there's a word in Hindi called Sahishnu. We are very, very, um, we accept everybody. Uh, we do not oppose anybody. All religions though who have come to India, Bharat. I won't say India, I'll say Bharat. Is that Sanatan Dharma, that Akhanda Bharat? Whoever has come, we have accepted them. Be it Jews, be it Parsis, be it Muslims, be it Christianity. Everybody has got a place here. That is why we could stay with them, we could gel with them, we could um, exchange the dharma, we could exchange the properties of each other, and we could stay nicely, harmoniously. This is the reason. But we should also know that We are not accepting their philosophies as ultimate truth. We should be very, very clear in our philosophies, our convictions, that one Brahma only, that one Atma only is a supreme truth, and on that everything else is superimposed. That's it. When I'm clear on those points, then there won't be any problem. Let us go ahead. तद् इह विस्तरेण अन्योन्यविरुद्धतया सम्यक् दर्शनत्वं प्रदर्श्य तत् प्रतिषेधेन अद्वैतदर्शनसिद्धिरुपसंहर्तव्या आवित न्यायेन इति अलातशान्तिरारभ्यते. अलातशान्ति प्रकरण आरभ्यते. Now this is starting. How? Tat iha, first word. Tad iha, in this prakaran, tad iha, in this prakaran, vistarena anya viruddhataya. They are all opposing each other. These all the other philosophies that are opposing each other. Viruddhataya samyak darshanam pradarshya, showing inconsistencies of the other philosophies. Viruddhataya samyak darshan means what? Samyak darshanam means what? Samyak darshanam means showing the inconsistencies of the other philosophies. They are trying to prove our philosophy as the best one, the absolute one only, pradarshya, by negating. Tat pratishedhena advaita darshana siddhi rupa samhartavya, by negating it, by negating all the other philosophies that are already opposing each other and that are the support of those rag and dvesh, etc. Darshana siddhir upasamhartavya. It should be concluded that only Advait darshan is the absolute darshan. Okay, so proving the righteous, proving uh, the rightness of that Advait, of that Advait upasamhartavya. It is being concluded samhartavya avit avit nyayena. See, this is a new word. Avit nyayena. Did you get it? Avit. Last, first line, page number 199. Last letter, two letters are there. Avagraha is there. Avit nyayena. Avit nyayena means the torchlight. Alatshanti, do you know what does this mean? Alat means the torch. In Hindi, we call mashal. So when the mashal is turned around and round, it is rotated in the dark, you will see a formation of a ring, or if it is a triangle, if you move it like this, it will become a triangle or anything. So this Alatshanti means what? That thing is seen, but it is actually not there. By moving the torch, when that thing is, the rings are seen or any shapes are seen, that is called alat. Avit nyayena alat shantir arabhyate. So that alat shanti prakaran is being started here. So now, what is it now? This was what? This was all Sambandha Bhashan. Now he is talking about the Mangalacharan from here. Tatra Advaita Darshana Sampradaya Kartuhu, those who are the main seers of that Advaita Darshan, of that Advaita philosophy, Swarupena Eva Namaskaraartha Ayam Adya Shloka. Adya Shloka means this first Shlok. Namaskaraartham. Namaskaraartha means what? It is Tattva Nirdeshatmak Namaskar. So he's actually prostrating his guru. So this Mangalacharan has been done. Why it is done? He is giving this. Again, see, Tatra Advaita Darshana Sampradaya Kartuhu, those who are the main seers of this Advaita philosophy, Advaita Sampradaya Kartuhu, Advaita Sarupena Eva. So to prostrate him, who is the propagator of that Advait, he is doing Advait Namaskar. Why? Because he is of Advait Swarup. So he is doing Advait Namaskar, Tattva Nirdeshatmak Namaskar, Artha Ayam Adhya Shlokaha. So this first shlok has been started, has been initiated. Okay, so Namaskar is also of the Advait Swarup. Acharya Puja hi Abhipretartha Siddhyarthe Ishyate Shastrarabhe. So worship of Acharya Puja, worship of that Acharya Abhipretartha to fructify that desired object, Abhipretartha Siddhyarthe Ishyate Shastrarabhe. In invocation of this Shastra, what is the purpose? It is to do the Guru Puja, Acharya Puja. Okay. Why it is being done? To get the fructified, to get the desired object. Abhipretartha siddhyate ishyate. Ishyate means what? Whatever he is wanting. See, if you go to Kailas ashram and all, in Kailas ashram, before even starting any class, every time I've heard, I don't know, every time they start the class, they start with Dakshinamurti Stotram. They stand up and they chant Dakshinamurti Stotra. I don't know full or some verses maybe, but that is to mark the reverence or respect for the Guru Parampara, the Acharyas. See, if this Tippani or the Karika or the Bhashya or the Tika wasn't there, how will we go ahead? So we have to have this gratitude, sense of gratitude for all those, for the gurus, for the parampara. Because of them only we are getting all these things. Akashena next. Akashena, Akashena Ishat. Ishat means little. Akashena Ishat. Akashena Ishat Samaptam Akashakalpam. Akashatulyam iti etat. So Akashena, by that Akash, that little is complete. Akashena, little is complete means what? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Akasha kalpakam, akasha tulyam iti etat. He has taken the first word from the Moolam. Jnanena akasha kalpena. He's explaining this word now. So he is saying that akasha kalpam means what? Is equal to akasha tulyam. Ah, not from all angles it is tulya. It is tulya from the angle of some angles from the point of view of space. He is comparing Akash to that Atma. Okay. So he is comparing, he is saying Akash Kalpakam, Akash Tulyam iti etat. Akash Kalpakam means it is equal to Atma, but not from all angles. See, Jadatva is there, but the other things of Akash, we had compared this in Vedanta Sar also, if you remember. Akash, how Akash is equal to Atma. In five elements also it is the subtlest. So it has got minimum qualities. So it is mostly like Atma. It is all pervading. It is Vibhu. It is one. Does not have any attribute. Does not have any form. So all these things are like Atma. But the Jadatva, it is Jad after all. It is one of the five elements after all. So removing that, apart from that, the other things are like Atma only. So that is why here he is saying Karikakar has taken the word Akashakalpakam. So he is comparing. So that is why Ishat word he is taken. Akashena Ishat Samaptam Akashakalpakam. So little has to be spared. Other than that, it is Akashakalpakam only, Akashatulyam only. Tena, now, please come to the Anandagiriji last line. Same page. Akashasya jadatvadikya adikya jnanam swaprakasham akashena ishat samaptam vaktavya. Did you get it? So Akash is jad. Akashasya jadatva adhikyat. Akash is jad, but Atma is all pervading. Jnanam swaprakasham akashena ishat samaptam vaktavyam. Some similarity is there. So please come down again to the 15th tippani. Last line. Jadattvadikyaditi. So he is explaining this word jadattvadikyad. You get it? So he's saying, what is that? Sukshmatvad, Ubhayatra. Both are Sukshma. Both are Sukshma. Atma also and Akash also. They are comparing both Atma and Akash. Jadatvam Akashe Adhikam Tasmad Ityartha. So he is saying that in the Akash, there is one more quality called Jadatva. That's the only difference. We have to reduce the qualities. Here we cannot increase the qualities. That Atma is superior, so it has to be more, it has to have more qualities. If it will have more qualities, it will become Jad. It cannot have any quality, Nirgunatva. So here Akash has got one extra quality called Jadatva, apart from the others that are all equal to the Atma's qualities. Only Viputva, oneness, only one is there. And then Sarva Vyapakatva, all those things, Sukshmatva, everything are compared to that. Okay, so now please come up again in the Bhashyam. Ten akashakalpena jnanena kim. What happens by this akash, by this knowledge that is compared to that atma? There we have to put a comma, question mark. Jnanena kim. Ten akashakalpakena jnanena kim. What happens by this knowledge? Okay. Now you add there yaha. Yaha dharman atmanah किम विशिष्टान गगनोपमान गगनोपमा ये शाप्ते गगनोपमाः तान आत्मनः धर्मान. He is explaining the next word dharman यह गगनोपमान. He is explaining. Sometimes Bhagavan Bhashyakar is in a mood. He will explain to you every small word also. He is explaining the samas here. He is saying Yaha means one who knows that dharma. Dharman Atmanah, which is like that space. Yah Dharman, Gaganopaman, Sambuddha. So he's explaining what is Dharman, Atmanah. Dharman means Atmanah. Here Atmanah word is not Shashti. Okay, here it is Dvitiya, Dvivachan, Dvitiya Bahuvachan. So it is the object. So it is dharman atmanah. Atma, atmano, atmanah, atmanam, atmano, atmanah. It goes like that. So it is dvitiya bahuvachan here. So dharman is equal to atmanah. Both of them are in the same vibhakti. Dharman and atmanah. It is not sixth case that atmanah. Please be careful here. So who knows that dharma, which is like that space, what is happening? Kim Vishishtan, how are those dharman I told you is jeev, only about the jeev. So Kim Vishishtan, how are those jivas? Dharman, they are like Gaganopaman. Gaganopamaha means he knows consciousness is all pervading. He knows that this is what? Which are like space. That jeev is also like space. Gaganopaman. Space means what? Not like the space. Space means what? Attributeless. Space means what? Without any name form, without any condition. So those dharman, that is jeev, that we have picked up from the last prakaran. Dharman means jeev. So all those jivas that are also like that gagan upaman, like that gagan, like that space. Why space? Because space does not have any form. It is attributeless. So he knows that this jeev is what? Attributeless. It is that Atma only. Okay, let us move ahead. Yesham te gaganopamaha tat atmanaha dharman. So he is explaining this. What is it? The samas. So gaganopamaha, those who are like space. Okay, after that, tan atmanaha dharman. Yaha tan atmanaha dharman. Actually Guru Atmanaha Dharman Sambuddha. You have to put there Sambuddha. Yaha Tan Atmanaha Dharman Sambuddha. He who knows this, that the jivas are like that Atma only, without any attribute. One who is knowing this. He who knows all the jeeves as Atma only. What is happening, Samudra? Jnanasya eva punarvisheshanam. Punarvisheshanam. So, no difference is seen in that Atma and Anatma. Jnanasya eva. Moreover, punaha visheshanam. Moreover, adjective of that Jnanam, punarvisheshanam, geyehi, dharmehi, atmabhihi, abhinnam. Now he is saying that Geya is what? That Atma. That Atma only is Geya. We are wanting to know that Atma only. Dharmaihi. Dharmai means, Dharman means all the Jivas. That is also Atma. Abhinnam. They are not different. Okay. So he is knowing that they are not different from each other. So three things are said. Please uh, give your attention there. Jnanam is the mind, because it happens in the mind. That jnana, that mind is equal to Atma only, essentially. Pratibodhasya viditam matam. Remember Kenopanishad? That is that Atma only. Dharman here again means Jivas. That is also equal to Atma. And then Geya is also Atma. So everything here is Atma only. This person who knows, what happens to him? Agni Ushnavat Savitra Prakashavacha. He knows that Agni and Ushnata means fire and the warmth, heat cannot be separated. He knows Savitra Prakashavacha. He knows that the sun and sunlight cannot be separated. It is not possible that I say I need the sun, but I don't need its light. Cannot happen. Cha jnanam tena ge abhinnena. Similarly, Gyan, Gay are one only he knows. It cannot be separated. If I am knowing something, see, this knowledge has to be reaffirmed and experienced as my own again and again. Whenever my thoughts process is going on, just go inside and try to see who is the one who is taking this knowledge, where is this knowledge happening, by in which light of consciousness is it happening. Because buddhi is jad by its own. It cannot have any movement. How is it happening? Jad thing cannot have any movement. If there is a movement, it is borrowed from somewhere. The spandan, the chetana is borrowed. You have to again go inside and see if everything is happening, if I'm knowing anything, that chetana has to be one only. So this Atma is one. So Jnanam tena ge abhinnena jnanena akashakalpena geyatma swarupa avyatirekena gaganopaman dharman yah sambuddha. Full stop. There we have to put a full stop. So you can see, see the echo of this amani bhav here. My mind is not there. Mind is not there. Mind, what is he saying? The mind is there, but mind is falsified. He's saying the mind, but he's seeing the Atma actually. He's looking at the mind. At present, what is happening? I can see the world. I can see my thoughts. I can see the mind troubling me. I can see all the situations wherein I am. So all those differentiations that are creating a lot of chaos in me. I cannot see oneness there. But when I drop all the conditions slowly, it is difficult. But when I start dropping it, what remains is that Atma only, that one thing. So he is talking about that. So he is saying the outer things are there. It won't go away. Where will it disappear? It won't vanish all of a sudden. But what vanishes is the real sense of reality in it. I'm falsified. I'm looking at it, but it is all falsified. It's not there actually. It's there, but in my mind, the reality has gone. The fangs have been taken out from that snake, and now that has become like a toy. A child can play with that snake. It's harmless now. In this way, here, can you sense, can you feel the Amani Bhav here? That here, Ge Abhinena Jnanena Akash Kalpena. So he is like that Akash Kalpa, means like that Atma, like that attributeless space without the form. ये आत्मस्वरूप अव्यतिरेकेण गगनोपमान धर्मान्य संबुद्धत्वात् नित्यम् एव ईश्वरः यः नारायणाख्यस्य तं वन्दे अभिवादय द्विपदाम्बरम्. So who is that Narayan? Only in the form of a guru. I offer my prostrations to that one, to that guru. Narayana Akhyastam Vande Abhivade Dvipadamvaram, who is Shresht among all those human beings. Dvipadamvaram, Dvipadopalakshitanam, Purushanam Varam. So he's explaining what is Dvipada. He's saying among all human beings, he is the best. Varam Pradhanam Purushottamam iti Abhipraya. He is the best among all those two-legged beings, that means human beings. Upadesh namaskara mukhena, by the excuse of doing namaskar to him. Jnana gyeya gyatra bheda rahitam, the trio, where the trio is absent of gyata gyeya gyan bheda rahitam, and where there is no jeev, there is no mind, there is no atma difference, parmartha tattva darshanam iha prakarane प्रतिपिपादयिषितं प्रतिपक्ष प्रतिषेध द्वारेण प्रतिज्ञातं भवति. In this prakaran, with the desire to propound, प्रतिपिपादयिषितं, this sun pratyay, प्रतिपिपादयिषितं, it is for the future. So with the desire to propound, what to propound what? The Aikyam. Pratipaksh Pratisheda Dwarena, by the way of negating all the other philosophies, dualists, Pratigyatam Bhavati, this will be known, this will be told. In this Prakaran, Tat Darshanam Iha Prakarani. In this Prakaran, it will be told. So we have completed this. Shlok, please come to the Bhulam once again. Jnanena Akashakalpena. See here, Gyan means what? By that mind. By that mind, which is like that space. Space means what here? Atma only. Attributeless. Dharman. Yo Gaganopaman. Dharma is also a Gaganopaman. The Jivas are also like Gagan. Means like space. Means attributeless. Means that Atma only. Ge Abhinnena. And he knows that it is not different than that Atma. It cannot be. Yah Sambuddha, one who knows that. Tam Vande. I prostrate to him, I salute him. Dvipadamvaram, who is the best or the Shresht amongst the human beings. I prostrate to him. This is Tattva Nirdeshatmak Mangalacharan. We have completed this first verse. Tomorrow we will see the second. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo